Good evening, everyone. I'm Silk Coffee, and tonight I have Mr. Serelath on the toast over there. How's it going, Serelath?
Very well, thank you very much. Thank you for having me. How are you doing?
I'm okay. I had a good day at work, and I'm ready to see the Beast going. That's B East for everyone who doesn't get the joke. Get it? Beast. The Beast teams. Sorry, that
I
was a bit of a cheese ball there.
I love the dad joke.
All right. Well, we're going to Infernal Shrines, by the way, everyone, so we can discuss as thus. What do you think? You know what? If we don't see Hogger picked up right away, I predict Hogger ban. What do you think?
Oh, I agree. Like Chauncey will 100% pick that.
Yeah.
I don't know about the other team. I haven't done my research, so I hope you did. Um, but I know Team TBD love their
There.
hogger pick.
Yeah, for sure. But I wonder what they'll take if they don't take the Hogger. I'm hoping for some shenanigans, to be perfectly honest. I'm ready for some spicy games, Sarah.
I am too.
All right, let's go ahead and jump into this draft screen here. Game 1, TBD versus Protectors of Shakura. Did I say that correctly?
Chorus.
Shakuras. Oh my
Yep.
gosh. I've been practicing too much Espanol lately.
I would agree with that.
That's not too much. I should be practicing more Spanish, to be honest. All right. That was a slam pick. Get
Yeah.
rid of that junk rat. We are not dealing with it. He's very disruptive.
Yeah.
He's a
1 second
playmaker.
in, get rid of it. Don't even need to think about it. Like
Yeah.
they had that on lock.
Same with the
There's a
Johanna.
Joe. Interesting. So do they ban out the Hogger, or do they ban out potentially Hippo's Garrosh, or I assume Hippo's tanking?
You guys are, Serelath, you're giving them all team research right here. This is hashtag not a scouting cast here because Serelath, if you guys don't know, used to be on this team.
I'm just making educated guesses here. I don't know anything. They changed the lineup. They changed everything. So I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right, we do see that Hogger being banned out. This is like one of Hogger's best maps, but there's a slam pick on the Brightwing. I know how much you guys love the Brightwing.
You know, Greek loves his Brightwing.
Tiny fruit fly, as we call him sometimes.
The
I don't.
or I've heard him called being called the Trash Wing.
Vel, it's Shakuras, not Shakira's. But probably that's true for
Blaze
Protoss.
Lucia.
Ooh, I like it.
I
That's
like
spicy.
I like the Blaze pick. Blaze is always super strong, and he has a great stun, and
He's
can set up a lot of plays for his team.
and a cleanse too. I mean, Blaze does it
Yeah,
all.
yeah. So
All right.
what
We're letting
do
this one
we?
count down on the side of
Yeah,
TBD.
I expect DPS and offlane. There's the Leoric. Oh,
I really like this pick of
Nubarak.
Leo into Blaze. Leo can 100% chunk down a Blaze if he can hit his creepy hand on him.
Yes, I agree. So that will be a
Mm-hmm.
very interesting matchup.
Yep. And then level 20 Silence into him is just OP. I've seen it turn games, like once they get
Yeah,
that Silence into him.
we just have to hope that Chauncey's ping holds up so you can land.
That's true. Chauncey is from a faraway land of Japan. All right, Chromie ban out. They don't want to deal with it. She's just powerful in general. She provides, what's it called? Vision, depending
We can
on.
see more DPS bans or a tank ban coming from TBD, I think.
See what they want to get rid of. Yeah, there's the
And
DPS. Good call, Serelath.
I mean, that's all they needed. Like,
Yeah,
it doesn't take a fortune teller. Um, what do protectors pick up here? I assume tank and 1 DPS. I don't think they want to show their entire hand yet in terms of picking both DPS.
All right, Tychus a strong pick. So is taking the Diablo, saving that Diablo pick to take with the Tychus. Smart way of drafting it.
Yep. Although once again, Leo with his creepy hands on Diablo, he can pull his own weight.
Yeah, definitely. Help chunk down. He can even take a percent damage for that purpose too.
Tassadar and Falset.
All right. Definitely lots of disengage with either Cocoon or the Falset Gust, and even Black Hole. So there's a lot of options there if they want to play it like that or have a different kind of engage, which, as you know, since you play Falstad and the Wind Tunnel is just OP at 20.
Yeah.
Especially in the nooks and crannies of this map.
Yeah, it's very, very powerful. You can get the stun going off, hit that right angle, you can kill them all.
Cool beans!
And
Picking up the
Jaina.
Jaina. I love seeing Jaina.
So a lot of short-range heroes. They have Lucio, who's a short-range healer.
Yep.
Tychus and Jaina, both short-range DPS. So very in your face. We'll see how they go against a more mage-heavy TBD.
What do you think? What build on the Falstad do you think we'll see from Hippo?
I mean, they already have the mage build, the mage and Tessar, so I assume an auto attack build. But I wouldn't. Yeah, probably an auto attack build.
Yeah, and you also get that a giant killer at 16 with the auto attack.
Exactly, and then he can shred Diablo and Blaze.
All right. We've got our game 1 here, everybody. We've got Greek Fire on that tiny little dragon, rawr, and Rapid Pain playing the Nubarak, Chauncey on the Leo, and Hippo playing the Falstad, MJ Doom playing that on the surfboard. We have the Protoss over here on the non-Protoss team playing Tassadar. Want to call red side?
Yep, so you have KKZ on the Lucio, the Boomer on Diablo, Maps on Tychus, Cool Beans on Jaina, and Loot Panda on the Blaze. So we did see a swap in the Blaze and the Diablo. Boomer picking the Blaze and then swapping to the Diablo.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and toss up those talents for everyone to take a peek at. Falstad and Tychus still contemplating that level 1 pick. We'll see what they decide to go. We do have globes on Jaina and the typical pick with the attack speed. For the Blaze, everything looks pretty standard, and it is the AA stacking for the Falstad. All right, Rabid Penguin taking a bit of damage, but there's the wall kind of zoning out. Their team has their initial scuffle. There's a wall bang out onto Chauncey. Minigun is going off. Chauncey barely getting out, is saved by a Greek Fire there to nearly a full heal.
Yep, and now we have teams just going back and doing their rotation.
All right, big stun and polymorph coming out, and Boomer does go down from that combo.
Yeah, just face checking the bush when TBD had gotten there first, and then getting stun locked and dying very super early without any souls.
So they're going to take advantage of this and take this neutral camp here. Meanwhile, Falstad is rotating mid to go ahead and work on those minion stacks. You get stacks from minions and from kills, correct?
Yes.
All right.
But it's more on a wave than you do for kill up until I think it's like level 10 or 12 or something like that.
All right. We do see our first camp being picked up by protectors of Shakuras. Oh my gosh, I'm going to say that wrong the entire game. It's going to stress me out.
Shakuras.
Shakuras.
Exactly.
They still need to address bottom camp there. They've got that. Chauncey's rotating to clear this mid camp. And meanwhile, we got our other camp picked up by TBD here. Slight advantage on XP lead here, but cores are online for our red team here. All right.
We see the normal fire stomp build from Diablo. Looking just to get his stacks up. He's only on 16, so it's going to take a while for him to...
I'm just looking top here, and we just see Loot Panda getting a little bit chunked out from the combo from Leo there. Big polymorph and stun with a wall. But I think they're going to be able to disengage here in mid. Alright. You guys heard the game. Prepare yourself for the slaughter. We're going to have our first shrine coming up. I believe it's going to be an arcane shrine.
Yeah. Also playing with that global, so he's bottom lane trying to get more XP, helping his team get to level 7 quicker. I doubt that either team will wait for 7 though for the shrine.
Yep, Chauncey looking to clear out this wave so that they can get max push up here. We'll probably stay to get some damage out on that camp. Meanwhile, the rest of the teams are posturing to look at this first. This is actually not an arcane one. We do have a frozen Punisher, so this is a really powerful first Punisher that could be had here, because the frozen one, it turns off the towers.
Yeah, it's could open up a lot of plays for both teams to get some early value.
All right.
Both teams just content on picking up monkeys.
We do see Jaina making a oh shit! I thought she was gonna rotate down, but maybe just checking to see down there, because thought for sure they were gonna go get that bot soak. But instead, sevens are gonna be online for TBD here. They might take advantage of this. Big push and stun. There's the wall coming out. Boomer in a little bit of trouble there, but
stun misses from the Anubarak, but is he going to go down? No, he does not go down.
He just back out a little bit, and they were so far ahead in the shrine that they were able to secure this. Blaze has already rotated top. That camp is still pushing. See what kind of advantage they can take here now that they won the first Punisher. John Cena jumps in, and there's the double stun. No.
But he managed to get out, and they are easily taking down the Punisher, and all they will lose is the wall and maybe a little bit of damage.
Yeah.
But TBD rotating bot, trying to get to build on an XP lead.
Go ahead and show those talents if anyone is curious. We do have a Master Assassin for the Tychus. That's a pretty typical build that you see. Alright, let me see what Chauncey took. Oh no, we have a pause. Hopefully everybody is okay. Could be a DC. Oh, lag spikes? Yeah. Could be bad. There's a lot of storms going on right now. Also, they have a player from very far away. Just might need a moment to reset. Happens a lot. And that's the great thing about NGS is you can pause your games. You can't do that in Storm League. All right. Do you see anything in the builds that catches your eye?
Not really. I think they're all pretty standard for what build they're trying to go.
I agree.
I'm actually surprised. Actually, the one thing I'm surprised about is the Nubarak going the armor build. Normally, you set it only into like damage over time heroes like Lunara or Gul'dan. But normally, into this kind of team, you'd probably go more the Beetle build.
But it is spell armor, and that's pretty good against Jaina, so I can understand that pick. This is an old school thing on speaking of Jaina, the frost bolt will now pierce. That's not something you typically see anymore, but it is like the old school Jaina build because it's very good on camps, and then you'll see like icy veins later on, and you just burn things down with that.
Yeah, 100%. I wouldn't be surprised to see that. Obviously, the 16 is then to go with the roots. But I have actually seen quite often the Blizzard build on 13 and 16, which is very strange, I think. Considering the other talents give you so much more utility.
Yeah, if you take those Blizzard builds, then generally you're seeing that auto attack at 7, and because it's like a CD, right, on your Blizzard.
Yep.
And that would make sense because you also have range, and then you can also hit a lot of the Shrine Monkeys on this map. It would be pretty strong, actually, if you think about it. It's a safer play style than the other Jaina builds, for sure.
That is very true.
All right, they're calling ready. Hopefully, our lovely red team will be ready as well. Just need to wait because sometimes they take a small break when that happens. All right, speaking of these two drafts, which draft do you prefer? No bias at all, just your personal preference. Serelath.
I feel like I feel like if protectors had a more longer range DPS to complement the other one, I think then I would choose them. But having two short range DPSs, they kind of have to go all in.
Yeah.
Unless they get Odin. So I feel like maybe they may struggle to do to get close enough to do damage. Without putting themselves in too much danger.
Yeah. Alright.
They definitely have a lot of bursts, so if they can get like a strong APOC combo off with I don't know, maybe some sort of Ring of Frosts, land that, then it could be very dangerous for TBD.
Agreed.
Alright. Nice to see Taiga's rotating bot going the safe rotation.
Alright, they do have 10s online, so I think TBD is looking for an engage, but we did see Diablo using their fire to scout that out, and they're like, let's go. Big wall coming out. Lucio skates away. Boomer trying to walk away from that. Loot Panda in a little bit of trouble there. Doesn't have a lot of mana. They're going to need to reset before they talk about engage.
And the Entomb comes out, and down goes the Blaze.
Nice Entomb there. All right.
Yeah, it all stemmed from a face check.
Yep, and right here we do see them taking advantage. This is exactly what you would expect from higher level teams, is like, we have the advantage, we just got to kill. Next thing we're gonna get, structures, right?
Yeah, I like that play a lot.
Yeah, that's well done. And now they have 10,
potentially better would have been to go bot, because that's where the next Punisher is. So if you get rid of like the fort down there, then they could push with objective to keep wall at least. But now we see the similar rotation where teams go for the bruisers and for the off lane.
Yeah. But I mean, they have the Falstad here, able to split push and just really keep up on that soak.
Yeah, and that's showing. They have their level ahead.
Yep.
Jaina just a little bit scared to step up.
I don't blame her, but
yeah,
they've been doing a really great job of lockdown with the polymorph and the Tassadar wall, and then of course the Nubarak stun. So a little bit scary to play into for sure. All right, Odin is popped. He's gonna pepper this so they can get as many Shrine Monkeys as they can, but they're just so ahead. We do see the water Ellie going there, but TBD burned it down pretty quickly. The barbecue.
Yeah, barbecue goes out. So a lot of ults going out, and will
big! Oh my god! I can't believe what I just saw. Did you see that?
That was insane play, and Diablo manages to get out, but kills going out on both sides. Healer down for protectors, and Falstad down for TBD. I'm surprised
because
that TBD did not get more kills there.
Yeah, because we had that gust, and then Chauncey dropped that Entomb right away. But well done on the side of protectors of Shakuras. I can't say it. Shakuras. Oh my gosh. Sakuras.
You're putting the accent on the A, not the U.
Sorry.
You're putting it Shakuras, not Shakuras.
Oh my god, I'm reported. Es porque I want to say it in Spanish. All right, they got this whole bot lane here.
I'm sure the protectors are not too angry.
Yeah, I mean, they did say they wanted those those initials, so we could just call them POS, but I kind of feel weird saying that.
I don't doubt it.
But honestly, it doesn't mean necessarily what you would immediately think it means. It's also means point of sale, so for anyone who's in retail.
That's very true.
So it's not as bad as you think. Alright. Just not much going on right now. We do see the red team needing to catch up in clearing out their lanes and getting it a little bit more tidy so that they can make those engages, because with the ability of a Falstad and also Leo has the capability of rotating really quickly, it's difficult to keep up on the soak and keeping your lanes looking nice all at once. And so right now they're just painting this map blue on the side of TBD.
Yeah, really making their advantages count. So they're up about a level and a half already, and really taking advantage of Falstad's global, Leo's double soak capabilities. So yeah, trying to get every opportunity they can to just snowball the map.
Yeah, I think there might have been a little bit of miscommunication there. It looked like Diablo wanted to go forward and get an engage there, because we do see their offlaner off top, but then they backed off.
Yeah, I feel like that was a great opportunity for them to go in, just because it's right before 16.
Yeah.
TBD did not have it yet.
Careful! This is a bait. She knows it.
Yeah.
Cool Beans knows.
Yeah.
And is chilling behind this gate, and so TBD knows that they know, and so they backed off.
Yeah, but now they have 16s, level and a bit to go for protectors. Hopefully they can get there before the next shrine.
Exactly. Oh, I like Jaina's Ghost Horse. Very seasonally appropriate. I am very ready for fall. I live in a desert, and I'm ready for cooler weather.
I'm not quite in the desert, but it's still very hot here, so I am looking forward to cooler
You're nowhere near a
well.
desert. I'm not quite in the desert.
It's very warm up here.
I know it's warm, but it's still not a desert.
I didn't say I lived in a desert.
Fair. You live in my home state.
Oh no, I would melt.
Alright. This is Chauncey taking the opportunity over here. I haven't looked at talents yet. They're almost to 16, so I think Red Team is just waiting for that opportunity when they get the same talent tier. There it is, to see if they can find and engage. But TBD looking very tight in their rotations and their communications. Alright.
And we see the Jaina did pick up the IC Veins and the Roots on 16, so that's very strong. Early Odin, trying to get an early start on this objective. And we see Barbecue out, and do we see Kuna on the Tychus, so he can't continue with his Odin, and the Blaze not early enough with the bunker. So Diablo does go down.
Stun coming out onto Hippo, but they don't finish it. They switch targets. Oh, but Maps is like, I'm gonna go for it with that grenade. Rabbit Penguin, a lot of trouble, is healed up. Are they gonna get a kill out onto that? They do manage to do that, and that was murder by Beetle there.
But Diablo had soul, so he's back and he's in the fight, and now they take control of the shrine.
Yeah, really nice counter engage there.
Yeah, it was back and forth that fight, and a lot of ults going out, and protectors get their first protector.
Yeah, they got that 16 power spike and managed to get a really great engage there, so well played.
Yeah, managed to turn around. Hippo stepped up very far and took a lot of damage, and then came out with the gust to try and save himself, and also put the opposing team on a difficult position. But he did go down. So
I think though, due to the early XP and structurally that TBD has, it's difficult for Red Team to be able to take more advantage of their first Punisher that they were able to get, because they have to clean up their lanes a little bit.
Yeah, they only managed to get down the front wall. and live with damage. So, but now that they have momentum on their hands, they're starting to paint the map red. So hopefully they can get a foothold now. So now we do have a flank.
This is pretty dangerous because their offlaner is
Yep.
not with them on the red team. There's the Unstoppable. That's the reverse easy bake oven. Big stun coming out, and Diablo does go down. They're looking for more. There's a Nubarak cocoon out onto Cool Beans there. Big gust coming out. There's the polymorph, and they do manage to take her down. Rabid Penguin wants more. He's like, come on, let's go. Double stun coming out onto the Blaze. Bunker is dropped. But Polymorph comes out and they're able to secure that kill. Well, they should be going for a keep now, I think.
Yeah, I would agree. They should go to keep bottom, or mid. But yeah, no, a lot of these stun combos that's protectors of Shakuras are just not able to get out of, and the damage is able to follow up.
All right.
Ooh.
Almost.
Ike is managing to get out of the.
That was well predicted because if they did manage to get another pick, they could probably keep pushing, get another pick, and just end the game. But so that was a well played by the Tychus there. Give themselves another shot to get back in this game. They still need to get some more levels so that you get to that same talent tier. But I have faith. This has been a sweaty game so far. Those big turnarounds.
To be fair to TBD, they've been in control for most of the game.
They absolutely have.
The one fight on the mid shrine not going their way, but other than that, they've maintained control, had the XP lead, and
but right now,
just looking to end the game.
All they have to do is find a wind tunnel target, and if they get picks from that, then they can end the game for sure.
It's also important not to overstay.
Yeah.
They do force the lightning breath out of Diablo. Big cooldowns while not trading any of their own.
Alright, I'm guessing Entomb's gonna be up, and if Chauncey can find it, they should be able to secure a kill, because he did take silence Entomb, so.
Yeah.
Alright. See how stacked Hippo is. 48? I don't play Falstad. Is that pretty good?
Yeah, that's not bad. That's pretty good.
Nice. Falstad wanting to get max effort here, playing with fire while his team moves up to Shrine up here. All right. You see Chauncey finishes his stacks there.
Yeah.
Or his autos.
And Protectors now have 20s as well, so they can contest this.
Yeah, there's an Odin being popped to see if they can get some more advantage. Big wind tunnel. There's the gust. Nubarak goes in. I think there's a little bit of miscommunication about what targets they're supposed to be going on.
Yeah, a bit of a miss, but down does
yeah.
Yes,
but there's a return kill out on their healer. Oh.
Fortunately for the Protectors Shakuras, though, the
big Jaina root coming out, and they do secure 2 more kills. What a turnaround!
Yeah, massive turnaround. Big plays from the Jaina, getting roots off and just murdering the Nubarak and the Falstad.
They need to watch their core. They're gonna have pressure there soon. Yeah.
We do see a rotation bot by Chauncey and MJ Doom.
Yep.
Trying to get pressure onto that bottom keep and hopefully get it down. Although Tychus is there to get rid of the wave.
But if Chauncey can get that Entomb, they could burn him down. But yeah, they're gonna go ahead and trade this keep. They, like you said, they've been in control of this map the whole time, and so they can afford to just give that up. They have all their structures up.
Yeah, let's see what Protectors can do now, though. They have numbers advantage for another 10 seconds.
Yep.
They have the Molten Punisher, so they need to push with it, otherwise it's not going to get that much done.
Yeah, I'd like to see them get an entire structure here so they can get that catapult pressure in this top lane. Because right now there's 2 lanes open for TBD. It's going to be difficult to deal with that map pressure if they don't alleviate it somehow.
And it looks like TBD giving up the forts for free, not having other members, and now they will defend it.
Yeah. I mean, you've got one of the best pull John Cena away with the Nubarak. Yeah, and he times it perfectly with his unstoppable there. See if they can pull it away from their keep. That's the most ideal thing. It's one way to keep the damage.
Yeah, no. Protectors of Ire deciding not to follow up. They just take the keep wall and then they move back.
Yeah. I think that's such a smart play for them. You know, live to see another day because they still have a little bit of lane cleanup to do.
Yeah, and they're looking to get some camps to help alleviate some of that pressure.
Yep. All right. Do we take a look at all their 20s? Sound
we see
barrier.
Upgraded sound barrier, Lord of Terror, Big Red Button, Winter Mule.
These are all pretty typical 20s that you would see. And the rewind on the Nubarak, getting those extra stuns in is so valuable in your team fights.
Yeah, so some pretty standard 20s from both teams.
Oh no!
Well, I maybe would have liked to seen the from Jaina the 20 where you can.
Oh no! Here's the engage that we're looking for. There's the double stun and polymorph. There's the Ellie wreaking havoc on Penguin up there. Boomer goes in, does the bake, but stops his ulti rather quickly, I think. There's the Silence Entomb does hit, and there's the, why can't I talk right now?
Yeah,
the Lucio ulti coming out to help save their team.
Unfortunately, the Blaze bunker was again a little bit late, so Diablo couldn't use it to get out of the Entomb, because if you put it right next to the Entomb,
yeah, you can click on it.
You can get out, but unfortunately just too late to save him.
Let's see what kind of pressure TBD is going to put here, because they did manage to kill the tank. But it's not that long. He has souls. He'll be up in 30 seconds. He'll be able to contest whatever's happening. Meanwhile, Falstad doing Falstad things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Keeping those lanes nice and tidy. The pressure is pretty high for them right now.
Yeah, but Protectors of Shakuras just able to hang on, stay in the game.
Yeah, the counter engages have been done quite well. Alright, let's give Hippo some love up here as he is autoing these minions, furthering his stacks. Alright,
both teams are now at 5 members. So now this will be this is do or die for Protectors of Shakuras.
Yeah,
they need to win this.
Agreed. They don't necessarily end the game if they win this, but the game could end for them if they don't win this last team fight.
100%.
Danger pings coming out here. Chauncey stuck in the oil. Odin is popped already. Looking to pepper it down. See what kind of engage they can get here. They do have the pressure of that blue camp down there, so they have to be careful with taking too long and finding the engage. Great flank and damage coming out from the Jaina on the side there.
Ooh, that was immense damage.
Yeah. Really well done by the Jaina.
Cocoon coming out to stop the Tychus damage, but everyone from Protectors of Shakuras is alive, and apart from the Diablo, who's a little bit unhealthy, but Lucio can heal him back up.
Yeah. Oh, big damage coming out from the Tassadar. Stasis is popped. A little bit too early on the stun, but they do manage to win this fight. But
and get kills on the Anubarak. But unfortunately, now they have to go back and defend, because Falset is starting to go core.
Yeah. They have lots of pressure. The catapults are running in. There's a big push or Q from the Diablo, but like I said, we have an auto attack. Falstad is able to burn down the Diablo here, and he's just hitting core now. Gotta be careful. Oh, big wind tunnel there, and Greek Fire does join their homie, but there is the Winter Mute coming out, looking to that. I think that's their cue, or like we're out of here now. But look at how much 25% left on their core. Yeah.
A big mistake. I think they should have gone. They shouldn't have gone back with the Diablo. They should have gone back with the Tychus or the Jaina to help out maybe the Blaze.
Yeah, because Hippo did take that giant killer.
Yeah, and
I'm pretty sure he did.
Yes, he did, because he just destroyed the Diablo.
All right, I like this sneaky, cheeky move here. They're like, don't know where they're at, but they're not there. So let's get some top pressure. This might be one way of getting back in the game. But 24% on the core, they can easily backdoor too if the red team is not paying attention.
Yes, 100%. They have to make sure they have vision and and only step up when.
They all backed to make sure that didn't happen, because they have 2 camps mid that they really need to respect. And you do see a bush set up here on this mini map. They're looking to catch someone out of rotation here.
Yeah, and just baiting with the Falstad, just stepping up a little bit.
All right.
And now they just move back, try to get more camps, and then someone will have to defend top.
Yeah, if Falstad is using his fly to go across the map, because that's what he does. How long is that cooldown for that fly?
I think it's 90 seconds.
All right, so he won't have that cooldown for a while.
Surprised he didn't just back and then have his fly up for an engagement.
Yeah, blue team is looking for them, because they do see big engage coming out from Chauncey there. There's a black hole. It does go out. Cocoon onto KKZ.
And down goes Diablo. And so I think this is looking very dangerous. This is the end, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. They have all 5 up. Big stun coming out by Loot Panda, dropping out there. There's the wind tunnel. They're looking for more kills, but there is the bunker. Does go out. Polymorph there, and big Tassadar wall there. Are they gonna get a reset on the stuns? Or Chauncey's like, I'm gonna hit core in a second, guys. Hit the core.
They're just gonna go core, and they're gonna end the game right here.
Yep.
Stun combo from ICC TBD, winning them the day.
GG, well played both teams. It was so back and forth. The late game comeback was almost a thing, but they just got a great engage there and were able to end. So nicely done, both teams. It was pretty spicy, huh?
Yes. Yeah, I really enjoyed the threat of a comeback by Protectors. They got a couple objectives and were taking down a couple forts, but I think left themselves with too high of a mountain to climb.
Yeah.
Losing 2 keeps relatively early on and just struggling to recover.
Yeah, agreed. Pressure. I think if they there was a little bit of a messy engage top for TBD that allowed them to start to have a little bit of comeback. I really liked the play that POS did to get pressure on their top keep, but they've got a global hero with Falstad able to take care of that too. So
yeah, they had a lot of opportunities to take advantage of the global, make sure they were ahead in soak. Some miscommunication, I guess, between Blaze and Diablo. Diablo dying 7 times. He was kind of isolated at times up front. Could have used some help from his team and also some saves with Bunker. But yeah, he just got CC'd to death with a Nubarek and Brightwing Polymorph follow-up.
Yeah,
and some really great walls from Tassadar as well.
Yeah, the walls were on point from MJ Doom, for sure. Well played. Very exciting. Where do you think they'll take us next? Let's take a look at those maps.
That's the question, right?
yeah, we have to wait for them to tell us. All right, so no BOE, Sky Temple, Braxton Holdout, or D Shire. I believe Volskaya.
Man, we saw Protectors of Shakuras win the coin and then take map picks. So
yes,
they could take map map pick again right now, just to see if they have any other tricks up their sleeve. Um, so I'm curious.
Yeah. I love this Lucio build. I can go back to it if you guys want to look at the game summary and look at those talents. I'm starting to learn Lucio, and he is so fun to play.
I find him so boring.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how I feel about Brightwing, even though she's so impactful. She's like
Yeah, no,
the Johanna of healers.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, Bribing is super. She's just busted, but she's boring as hell.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Hopefully.
Yeah, there's a lot of more interesting healers out there.
Agreed. I do like busy healers. I feel like Lucio is a busy healer, though. He just has so much in his kit that can benefit his team. I think he's low-key OP.
Sure.
I still need to unlock the OP-ness, so I gotta study these Lucio players here. Alright. Who is that thing? We cannot join that. Sorry, friends. I'm gonna go back to caster camera so you guys don't have to see the random people on Serelath's list trying to join our party.
What did I do now?
It was someone on your list asking to join our party.
Oh.
I just ignored them. Sorry, whoever you are. We're busy casting.
Oh, Lithius.
Yeah. All right. So, Serelath, what should we do now?
Theorycraft.
Theorycraft. All right.
I mean, we're in the game, so you can join on me. Or on the
Oh, I see it. We're going to Spoders. Let's go, Spoders. Who picked map?
I have no idea. Let's ask.
Yeah, that was some spicy back and forth there.
Yeah, Shakuras picked.
Shakuras picked. God damn it.
Oh,
I
wait,
made
no.
lobby and I already forgot. Oh, wait.
No, it's ICC TBD.
Oh my gosh. The throne of lies. Their hearts are still beating from that last game. Silly, silly teams. Yeah. It's Wednesday. It's halfway through the week. I agree, Greek. It's been a long week. Everyone is agreeing. I feel you there. But this weekend, I'm going on a mini vacation. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to a mountain and I'm staying in a cabin and it's going to be like 60 degrees. And I love
that's very nice. That sounds divine.
Yes. I've got a new book to read. It should be nice and relaxing. It's been a while since I've been on vacation, so I'm really looking forward to it. And we get to take puppies. Do you have any pets, Serelath? Are you too young and hip for that?
On what?
Do you have any pets?
I do not have any pets. I have long thought about getting a dog, but I know me and I am super lazy. So, yeah, I probably I know I would step up because I have to, but I'm just like, I don't want to.
That's fair. It is a lot of responsibility, right?
Yeah, especially, you can't travel as much, so you're kind of stuck in one place.
Yeah.
You need to make sure you can take care of the dog. So it just means that...
You get a dog to go with you. Adventure dog. I run with my dog. She loves it. She's really funny when she runs, too. She looks super happy, and she's short and stubby legs. People usually laugh at us as we're going by.
Reminds me of my brother.
Yeah.
His dog is tiny little Maltipoo, so it's got tiny little legs.
Yeah, she's pretty short. I mean, she's still 17 pounds because she's like a stout terrier, but
Mm.
loves running, and so always has this grin when she's running. All right, let's go over to the draft screen here. We are at Tomb of the Spider Queen. Let's see if we'll get some spicy picks here, or if we're gonna still get some standard. It was pretty standard comps from both teams.
Yeah, I agree. Nothing really spicy. Nothing out of the ordinary. You know, meta offlaners, meta tanks, and DPS. Nothing really spicy. Nothing like you know, there's no Maiev, no Kerrigan, nothing like that that can really wreak havoc.
Yeah.
No Genjis, no Tracers. So let's see if we get something a little bit different on this map. Although on this map, you know, you really want wave clear.
Yeah.
So
Kerrigan would be wave clear. That would be fun to see.
Yeah.
But not fun to play into a Brightwing or any heavy stun comp.
Oh no. Oh, 100% not.
Oh my goodness. Leah, wake up. I don't know if you could hear that. She was woofing in her sleep.
No.
I could hear you pouring a drink, though.
Just,
What are you drinking?
just some water.
Oh, okay.
My throat's a bit parched from speaking too much. I don't normally speak, so I'm usually a pretty quiet person. So
is that how we get you to stop talking? Is to deny you water?
no, it's more.
I'm just kidding.
No, I'm just usually just, you know, on my own at home, so I don't really talk to anybody. But we see a very different band. See different bands from Protectors.
Yeah.
Blaze and Sylvanas instead of I'm trying to remember what was the last.
They banned out Johanna and I cannot remember now. But there's the Joe band there. No one wants to play Joe. She's just all around great. So.
Yeah. So I know that's I think it was the Anduin who's banned out, and that's a second ban by TBD last game. But you know, sticking with the Junkrat ban.
Ooh, Lewd Panda slam picking that Hogger. Does not want Chauncey to have it.
Mm-hmm. Hogger was the other ban from Protectors last game.
Let's see how TBD will respond.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see a healer pickup. And
yeah, Brightwing is still up, and that was their first pick. But
okay, there's the Anduin and Kel'Thas. Interesting.
So I am envisioning some kind of light bomb combo that's gonna happen. Maybe we'll see a Sonya leap or some kind of tank engage with it. Maybe a Muradin leap or Genji light bomb combo.
Could be.
A Nubarak and Brightwing being picked up. All right, that's a lot of CC and control over there on the side of POS.
Yep, stealing away the a new Brightwing combo that TBD had last game.
Yep.
So they really saw the light in terms of like the CC chain that you can pull off. So maybe we can see something similar. Also, on the side of ICC TBD, that early Kel'Thas pick, you don't normally see a Kel'Thas pick super early.
Agreed.
Also, considering there are a lot of other mages out there that's... You know,
I think that TBD heard that, oh no, they're going to take our comp, and then we see that Tassadar ban there. Fair ban. It was very strong the last game.
Yeah. Also, but tests are also really strong on this map as well. Lots of wave clear.
Agreed. No Varian. Okay. Fair.
No Varian.
But you know what's left up? I don't know if he'd want to play this, but the Garrosh.
The Garrosh is up. Although Hippo seems to be more on the range DPS this season. Rapid was tanking last game, so I assume that it will continue to be the case.
Vala pickup.
Vala pickup.
There's the Leo again.
With Leo again. Although I'm disappointed in Chauncey, he does not. He goes for the Space Invader, not the janitor. skin on Leo.
Oh
Janitor
yeah,
skin, by far best skin.
I do love that skin. And riding the soap mount. He's there to clean the
Yes,
lanes.
100%. But a lot of wave clear coming out of TBD with Kel'Thas and Leoric.
Ooh,
Gazlo and
Gaslow in the
Cassie.
4-man and the Cassia. All right, because
That's pretty spicy.
that is very spicy. So Gaslow can push with the turrets. We've got the Beatles from Anubarak, right? And then we kind of have a
Hmm.
carry Cassia here. I don't know if they're going to go Q or if they're going to go auto attack. I personally love auto attack Cassia the best, but you
Hmm.
could get a lot of stacks doing that. And Gaslow turrets can provide vision as well. And that is definitely a Mura jump light bomb combo if they're
Yes,
going for that
100%.
over there.
Or a Leo Wraith Walk in
Yes.
combo. I do, we see triple frontline from Protectors of Shakuras.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with Cassia being the hyper carry. I'm not sure that Cassia can fill that role as a hyper carry as well as someone as a different DPS. So we'll see how that works.
It probably will be okay because she's capable of burst, especially in her AA build, and then with the Gaslow too. That's a lot of protection for her.
Hmm. That is very true.
They're pretty squishy over there on the side of TBD.
Oh yeah, 100%.
All right, Chauncey once again playing that Leo. We've got Greek Fire surfing around on Anduin. Hippo just popping out over there on his... This is crazy. Look at this over here. Thanks for the shows, boys. Playing the Vala and Rabbit Penguin on that Murden. I don't know if you saw that, but that was very fun.
Did. That was very interesting. We see on the Protectors of Shakura's team, we have the Boomer on Anubarak, KKZ on Brightwing, Lewd Panda on Gaslow, Cool Beans on Cassia, and Maps on the Hogger.
All right, let's see. Pan out and show you guys all of the lovely juicy level 1s. Here we do have an auto attack Bala. And we do have that Dwarf Toss on 1 on Rabbit Penguin, so they're definitely looking for an engaged style where you leap in. You can take a slow on it. It can be really annoying to play against. Big stuns coming out, creepy and misses, but that's okay. They're just gonna back out and already working on those rotations. This is interesting. We're seeing the Hogger in the 4-man here. I would have expected the Gaslow to do that. Big stuns though, but Maps is doing a great job of throwing out their loot horde and then using it as terrain to get that extra CC for them. And what did Cassia go here? Cassia did go Charge Strike. That is the AA build.
Yeah, so looking to get that DPS out.
Yep.
But yeah, both teams just focusing mostly on clearing lanes, picking up gems and whatnot. Kel'Thas does need to focus a lot more on that because he will want to stack his level 1 quest very quickly.
All right, and just so much wave clear with the Hogger in the 4-man here. All right. The one thing that, big stun coming out onto Rabbit Penguin, but he's able to leap away. The Nubrak stun does miss. Hippo just trying to work on stacks because once Vala gets her power spike, it might turn the game for them for that. It's very difficult, but we do have a Hogger, and Hogger can dive in on the back, so I expect to see plays like that. Even if we do see an engage by the Muradin, Hogger could just horde or pult in the back and try to wreak havoc. And we do see on the Gaslow build, it is rocket boots, so he's probably going to go bomb build, and the lockdown could be crazy. That's my prediction. Yeah. What do you think?
Level 20 on Gaslow is super annoying if he goes the multitude of bombs. Yeah, that would be very irritating. TBD getting an early bruiser camp up, pushing the lane out. Hogger trying to answer with their own bruiser camp, but TBD getting a little bit more early damage on the front wall.
Yeah.
Let's see how much they can get. Can they get the entire wall? Probably not, because they're stepping back.
Oh, and Greek
Ooh.
Fire does use the pull out onto Rabid Penguin to make sure their tank doesn't die.
We see Vala going bot to help Chauncey with getting bottom camp, trying to get some map control, although we do see Texas of IR making a rotation.
Yeah, Hogger spinning over there, but I think it's awfully low.
Ooh, and he also gets an unfortunate bounce, so he will lose all those gems.
All right, they do manage to secure this. They come out, despite the Hogger being taken out, I think this is a great trade for POS because they have that pressure mid. And so even though they lost one, they still got the camp, and now they can push with these giants. Gazlo's doing pretty well because he can heal himself with his W. Look at his turrets.
It was a little bit unfortunate that they lost 20 gems, so they are now behind in the gem counts. TBD have turned in while
I agree, but look at this mid. They got a tower and the wall, and most of the bottom part of the tower. That's pretty good chip damage there. Ooh, big stun. There's the engage. Polymorph does go out. Let's see what they're gonna do. Oh, face check. It's like, I'm a tank, you're a tank, I see you. There's a big stun on the back line onto Hippo, but Boomer walks away. A little bit hard for team to get back there. A little bit of Gaslo bomb. KT bomb being spread. Let's see what the Hogger goes. This is typical Hogger build. Sometimes you'll see like a mage build on Hogger, and those hot dogs do a lot of damage at 68% damage.
Vala's stepping up very far to get her stacks, so
yeah,
being super aggressive.
Yeah, that was very aggressive. Oh, there's the Hogger spin going on over here.
And he managed to get a lucky bounce and get out of there.
Oh no. Great predictive volts coming out by Hippo there, avoiding the Nubarak's stun. Alright, TBD does get the first Spoder coming down. Let's see what kind of value they can get. Oh,
ooh, very dangerous rotation by the Cassia, but she managed to survive. And now they can turn on the Murden, but we get the pullout again from Greek Fire. He is so on point with those pullouts.
I'm actually surprised that the Hogger is in the 4-man. I wonder like what the value of having the Hogger Q stun versus the Gazlo bombs would be.
I think we might see. Yeah, it depends on who they feel is quicker at clearing waves and rotating.
Yeah. All right, they're focusing on this top. This is boss lane, and typically the lane you want to get pressure in first. It can be very powerful because it's an easier opening because of the boss up here. Ooh, big stun coming out, and combo just wrecking. There's the...
Oh,
what a combo! Really well done.
Yeah, and again with Entomb, and down goes the Brightwind. So just not respecting those level 10s.
Yeah.
And getting caught out, losing 2 very soon. And now they're going to lose the front wall for the keep. And this is going to, you know... Tomb of the Spider Queen is a very snowballing map. So if you get an early lead, you can really snowball it. And it looks like ICC TBD are trying to get a 2-0. Just blow protectors away.
Yep. Gazlo doing his thing down here, keeping his team up in soak. We do have Bouncy Ball online for Cassia, Shockwave, Cocoon, the timeout, and we do have a Grav Bomb, so maybe they're looking to do a Grav Bomb combo here. Hippo vaulting in. See what they... I think they want to be pushing with this. Chauncey whacking away over there, does manage to get the creepy hand out, but Gazlo rotating top to help push out that top lane. This is dangerous right now because They have Gazlo up there trying to get a bit of a clear, and so they're very far away from their off laner up top, and they're 4 down here. They could choose to collapse 4v5 because they know exactly where Gazlo is. And I think that's what we're seeing.
And they have all their ults up, so they can easily go and yeah. So we see that with their engage on the Cassia, but Cassia survives.
Yep.
Hippo takes a lot of damage.
Oh, Rabbit Penguin was like, I want this, I want blood, but misses the Q when they jump in.
Meanwhile, Gazlo is just doing Gazlo stuff and just pushing out all the lanes, but he has to run away, otherwise he could get targeted.
Big light bomb coming out onto 2 members. There's the counter stun from the Anubarak. Pull does come out just in time. Boomer in timeout in that entomb.
But Maps taking a lot of damage from the Vala, and down goes Brightwing as well as the Hogger. So Vala just getting so much damage out.
Yep. Really great counterplay there. There's the E, and they're gonna back off so that they can recollect themselves. They do have 13s online from
Unfortunately, Boomer was able to pick up a few of the gems that were lost.
Yeah.
But yeah, ICC TBD, getting advantages when they get kills, and they just turned in, and now they can push out lanes. Although Protectors of Shakuras will have counter push with their camp in mid.
All right, Nubrak does go in, misses the initial E, but there's the counter with the bomb spread doing so much work.
And down go both front lines. And do we see Brightwing also go down? No.
Nope. Oh.
Luckily.
Cool Bean's in a little bit of trouble there. And I think they do manage to get that kill.
So a lot of these CC trains that ICTV love to have, getting the first stun off with the Murden is so key for them.
Yeah.
So they can easily follow up with, on that stun targets.
Yeah, I think they're having a really great communication with their team about the Murden going in and just really getting those engages. And they have a tier advantage, so of course they're going to want to be aggressive. But there's Gazlo Bomb there. Nubrak does get the cocoon out onto Vala, but they immediately come to the call and get their homie out. Great predictive vault again by the Vala. Alright, they've opened up mid lane here.
And top lane, they got it as well. So they're just playing a very clean game. Like, they have 0 deaths on their side. They're absolutely dominating this game and just playing it super well.
Big stun coming out, does not hit. There's the counter into... It's such a powerful engage with the Murden and Light Bomb.
Yeah, this is... absolutely disgusting. the amount of CC and follow-up that they are able to provide. Nobody is safe.
Nobody is safe.
Gazlo just trying to double soak and keep them in the game in terms of soak, but they are 2 levels behind.
Yeah, it would make a big difference on the side of POS if they do get their 16, because it is a power spike for them, for a bunch of their heroes, so... Yeah. Fortunately, they have a little bit of lane clearing to do to see if they can keep it together.
But with Gazlo showing bottom, TBD will go up and take the boss. And they have 16, so Protectors of Shakuras cannot engage. They do have their own turn-in, so they can trade turn-in for boss.
Yeah, that's probably the play. I do see them on the mini-map rotating to that bottom turn-in, and hopefully they get there in time, but they're going to have to respect that boss in top lane, so we do see the backs happening.
Yeah, fortunately for Protectors, Gazlo had yet to die, so he was holding 50 gems by himself and able to just turn them all in.
Yeah.
So a lot of patience from them. But we see ICTB potentially rotating bot to try and kill him, but no, they just
Gazlo's playing it smart and coming back to help the team, because he knows it's not safe to be out right now.
Yeah, he could easily be targeted if he's super overextended.
Yeah, I don't think this boss is going to get any value, but I think they don't get value from the turn-in, but the value is in that they get to play again for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Because if they can get on that tier 16, they could potentially make a comeback.
It is over for now.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, they find themselves in a similar position to last game where they had lost 2 keeps and have gotten 1 fort down. So they need to turn things around very quickly and get their own forts down so they have some sort of counter pressure. Unfortunately for them, though, TBD are turning in, so this is going to be a very big push against them.
Yeah, they have to be careful managing their fight and making sure they get everything cleared up.
And they do not have 16s yet, so they desperately need 16s in order to be able to fight this. Because with how the lanes are so pushed out, 1 kill and TBD could end.
Have we seen a grab a bomb combo yet?
No, we have not. We have yet to see grab a bomb.
Yeah,
Gazlo has been stuck in the offlane and trying to soak. He's not been able to fight with the team.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see if that helps turn things around when they manage to get a 5v5.
Yeah, hopefully they're able to get one right now.
I think they have to engage now before the pressure comes on.
They do not have 16s, but they are about to get 16s.
Yeah.
Just one more kill, and then they get 16s now. Yeah. So this is the fight. They need to win this one.
Yeah, they need to make a pick so that they can clear.
So they're giving away the keep, trying to get the other lanes all fine, so they don't take damage on their core. But now they need to fight.
Yeah, they definitely need to go down. They also have those siege giants there to contend with that they have to clear. Alright, there's the engage out onto that. But there's a Muradin light bomb. Does not hit anybody, but he's in the back whacking away. There's the cocoon. Yeah, this is so chaotic. Oh, big stun coming out from the ball. There's the bouncy ball.
Ooh, and Cassie managed to survive. No kills. Both teams pressing R on cooldown. So, although Protectors do have a couple ults left, so TBD are forced to retreat. However, they are going to steal away this bruiser camp and maybe even set a trap if they don't cap it.
They're so close to 20. They're just waiting for it, right? Good check with the Gazlo bomb. They're just going to hug their core, see if they can live to fight another day. But
they are TBD is pushing in, and they have 20s now, so they're going to try and get some kills and end the game right here.
Especially with that mage camp there. Alright, let's see what engage. Maybe they're waiting for the light bomb combo to be up. They are hitting core right now. The shield is already down. Phoenix is dropped.
Vala just doing so much damage, having already almost 200 stacks.
There's the light bomb combo, but Gazlo bomb does not connect.
Miss. And it's down to 10%.
Yep.
On core health, 5%, and that's going to be
GG. Very clean.
GG's to TBD.
Yeah.
Did they have a death? No, they did not have a single death. Gazlo also didn't die, though, so at least he had that. But yeah, very, very clean game, too. Just able to snowball their kills into getting so much of an advantage.
Yeah.
And that was a scary comp that they managed to pull off. Very easy to execute, just needing one stun and then everybody can follow up.
Yeah. I'm surprised. I thought the Hogger would have been in the offlane instead of the Gazlo, so that caught me off guard a little bit, because typically when you see that double bruiser, you'll see it in the 4-man. So that was a little bit surprising. But other than that, I think well played. Yeah, TBD looking clean on their engages. Take note, everybody. Muradin light bomb. Very well done.
Strong combo.
You want to ask Chauncey if he wants to do a interview?
Yep, we can do that.
All right. I'm going to hop over to an NGS lobby really quick. All right, let me ask. Interview? Or with Greek?
Or with Greek, yeah. Oh, he's down to chat. Greek Fire himself.
Gotta shout out some love there. That was a definitely fun games. The back and forth in the first one was definitely spicy, but pretty clean there. We have
We get the
Mr.
Greek.
Big Fire. Hey! Congratulations on your win tonight.
Thank you. It feels like it couldn't have come at a better time. I feel like we needed this one.
You
Yeah,
guys were
game-
very clean tonight.
Yeah, especially game 2. That combo is that comp is very scary.
Yes.
Yeah, that felt good. I actually hit some light bombs, which is kind of rare.
What? You hit
Yeah.
almost all of them.
Yeah, it actually is very surprising because I remember when I was on the team, he missed them all.
Oh, now there's going to be team
So-
ribbing here.
He,
They were
uh,
zoning
he-
light bombs.
he exactly like zoning light bombs, but he's been working on over the summer, so I'm glad to see the hard work's paid off.
Yeah, they put me in jail.
Ando in jail, lols. Well done. I think the only thing I really noticed. Oh, I'm getting a lot of feedback from you. Do you hear
Uh-oh.
that?
Yeah, I hear it as well.
Oh no.
It's on your side, Greek.
Yeah.
Do
you have headphones on?
I don't.
That's probably why.
Yep.
Right. I can struggle through with them. One of them died because I don't have a working headset right now, so I was using airplane headphones.
Well, you got to do what you got to do, right?
Yeah, that would be brilliant.
So talk to me about the first game. So that game was also really clean, except towards the end they got a little bit of a power spike and they managed to get a couple games. What was going through your head when that was happening?
What a
It was
Hey!
the snake.
Hey,
Doesn't
Chelsea.
even say anything. He just leaves so he can try to steal the spotlight. What a snake.
Had to do it.
Welcome, Chauncey.
Hey.
It was actually pretty calm, even when we started having some deaths, because we just kind of flew around the map with Falstad,
Mm-hmm.
and like there was one point we lost an objective, and they took one fort and maybe a little bit of bottom keep, and we took 75% of their core,
Yes.
which
Yeah.
put us in a position to just kind of next time there was an objective, win or lose, we just fly to their core
Yeah.
as long as Falstad's alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think they had a little bit of a misplay when they sent the Diablo back to defend, but you have an auto attack Falstad with Giant Killer, and he was able to burn down the Diablo. So I think they
Yeah,
needed
it
to
makes it
send-
really tough for Diablo.
Yeah, for sure.
Even in the fights, he would pop his lightning breath, and then we would just kind of look at him, and he would melt.
Yeah, he wasn't able to ever really get off an entire breath, and those breaths on Diablo are really long.
Yeah.
They're longer than you think. It's like
Yeah.
forever, and they had to cut it short because of how much damage we were putting on him. So
Yeah, I also really like the fire breath when playing Brightwing because it puts a slow on everyone and gives me free level 7 value.
Yes.
So it's almost like the lightning breath heals us a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
which is nice because the Jaina was putting out a lot of damage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
the
was,
Jaina at level 16 with the roots was starting to get a lot of value
yeah,
with her flanks, and
yeah,
it was
well-
only
There was a
it
post
was
there was a post 20 fight where she basically just solo won it because we were all like on top of each other and she just
yeah.
Yep.
blasted us.
Yeah, it was really well played by Cool Beans in that game. Because I was like, look at Jaina flanking around there and just dropping all our stuff on you guys and you melted. But
Yeah.
so that was
Was
a
there-
very exciting game.
Was there any in-game comms on how to deal with that, or did you just be like, no, let's just front to back them, or what was the plan after that? Once Jaina started to pop off.
Don't group up like a bunch of goobers and give her 7 and icy veins value.
Can
Probably.
we quote you officially on that? TBD, don't be goobers.
Yeah, don't be
That's pretty much
goobers.
how it goes.
Nice.
But like we were all in that left side choke, and she's just like, "Okay, I'm just gonna blast the shit out of you with Winter Mist as well." Or is it Winter Mist? Is that the name of that 20?
No, it's Winter Mute.
Winter Mute.
Winter Mute.
Yeah.
Winter mutes, yeah.
Yeah, Winter Mute, and it's like it's a mirror effect, right? Of your
Yeah.
abilities with the Waterman Ellie. Yeah, it's a really
Yes.
powerful 20.
But it doesn't give you the talent, so like the root and whatnot. It just gives them the
The
cooling
damage.
Yeah.
effect.
Yeah.
There's damage and the cooling effect.
So yeah, Do you have any questions about Tomb? Tomb was very clean.
Yeah, that was very, very nicely played. No deaths. I saw Hippo almost had 200 stacks. And I think yeah, 200 stacks on his level 1,
I
and
didn't
then
see that.
MJ Doom was on the kill test, right? And he had like 55 or
Yeah.
so stacks of his level 1, so very, very well protected. We were initially worried because with the triple front line and you guys were a bit squishy, but you guys played that phenomenally.
I honestly thought that they would put Gaslow in the 4-man, so I was surprised when I saw him in the off lane instead, because the bombs could wreak a little bit of havoc on squishy people to allow the Cassia to step forward a little bit more, but it didn't happen, so that worked out for you guys.
I mean, until I saw who was playing what, I assumed the same thing, I think.
Yeah.
Because the only clear they really have in the 4-man is like Hogger, unless you want to dump all the Cassia CDs, but like the Hogger has to step forward to clear the stuff, and so it's just like, okay, you can just punch him in the head repeatedly until he knocks it off, I guess.
Yeah.
So I thought it was going to be 4-man Gaslow as well. I know people who really love playing 4-man Gaslow. But
Easy peasy.
So.
Syl is also a champion of the 4-man Gaslow.
Yeah, I know. She's one of them. She's one of the
Don't
people I know.
like playing it in 4-man. Just FYI, I've done it quite often.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. You don't actually like it though. Okay, I thought you did.
Yeah,
just
I
been
was
convinced by your teammates.
I was under the impression that you loved it.
What? No, not necessarily. I do think there's a place for it in certain maps for sure. That's my 2
Makes
cents
sense.
on that. And also, especially if you have coordination with your tank, you can land those. The Gaslow grab bomb could have made a huge difference in the team fights.
Yeah, unfortunately, we only saw it once, and it was basically.
I was going to say, did Gaslo go gas bomb? Because I don't know if I saw it.
Yeah, he used it once, but the problem for him, he was stuck offlaning and double soaking all game, and wasn't able to join with team fights because they were so far behind. So it was a little bit unfortunate, and the only time he used it was on the core defense, but it didn't hit anybody.
Yeah. I'm surprised Hogger didn't take Hortipolt to dive in the back and whack you guys forward, but Shockwave, so I'm not sure what their thinking was behind that, but good job, you guys, living through all of that.
Yeah, there's some close moments,
definitely
though.
very clean. The second one, but like on the one, like the 4-man, because it doesn't have like as good as clear. It allowed me to like step up a little bit more. I wasn't worried about them coming to pick me, because if they did pick me, I didn't really care, because one, kind of Leo trait value, and two, like they would miss like 2 lanes or 2 waves of soak.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, sure, we'll take that trade.
Yeah.
Like early on, it's kind of like whatever. But
All right. Well, congratulations, you guys.
Any shout
Thank
outs?
you.
Yeah, thanks for y'all for casting, and shout out to the protectors for a good match. That was fun. Yeah, and I don't know, Greek, you have anyone?
Yeah, shout out to the team's healer. I thought that Brightwing play was inspirational, and the Anduin was just flawless.
Yeah. You did amazing. Good job.
Whoever the healer is. No, thank you guys.
Some great pullouts. He does not have any kids.
Oh my god. You did not just say that on stream, Serelath. Everyone strike that from the record. And I was going to say, team, buy your healer a drink, because they do work their butts off to keep you alive.
This is true.
Oh my gosh. Reported. Sorry about that, Twitch chat. Anyways, before this goes any farther, we should end the stream.
Do you not have a mature filter on your stream?
No. This is
Just
family...
end the stream with like color bars, just like a hard end. Like...
family friendly here, you guys at NGS. Family friendly, please.
Indeed.
All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We're gonna hop it back into our casting channel and end things here. Thanks, you guys.
Thanks, y'all.
Well played.
Thanks again.
Bye. All right. I don't know if anybody is casting right now. Any other NGS teams? Oh, Eternally Blue might be doing that. So I'm going to go ahead and send people over there. Thanks,
Checking
everyone.
the calendar to see who is still on.
Yeah, I'm definitely sending it over to Eternally Blue there. Thank you everyone for...
So I think that game is done. I think
Is it done?
if you there's actually on the Nexus, I'm Not Trolling versus Cho'Gall's Angels on Crown level WAW. I don't know, something is casting it.
Oh, well, I'm going to send it to Blue, and then he can send it to them, because he probably has a link for that. So, thank you
Fair
guys for joining us. I'm going to go ahead and end this stream.